I want to talk about default with agreement versus uncontested. Now, there's not a whole lot different with those two processes. Both the petitioner and respondent are involved in the process throughout the entire divorce case, signing a settlement agreement. The biggest differences are procedural in nature. In a default with agreement, as I previously mentioned, a response is not filed. In an uncontested divorce case, a response is filed. That's the only difference. Oh, and by the way, and people always are not aware of this, by filing that response triggers another $435 or $450 court fee, depending on what county you're in. So that's why we purposely do the default with agreement versus uncontested, just to save our clients money. I always tell folks it's not wrong to file the response. It's just going to cost you money. Some of the clients want to file the response because that is an official appearance, and I that's fine. It doesn't make my process any more difficult. It's just different. A different judgment package gets filed with the court. It's a default with agreement judgment package versus an uncontested judgment package. So like this judgment I took over today, they had already filed the response. Again, it's not wrong. They already paid the fees unnecessarily. If they hired me prior to that, I would have told them we're not going to do that. But again, it's not wrong to do, but that was the case I was able to take over and finalize for them. And there are some benefits as well. If you don't want to do the notary, we can file the response. If someone can't notarize their paperwork because they don't have ID, we've had that happen a few times, we can file the response. If you, in some courts, some counties, they want income statements filed when there's minor children, and filing the response is a way to generally 99% of the time avoid having to do that. So there are some, when people call me, they'll watch these videos and they'll say, Tim, here's our scenario. I watched the video. We don't want to file the income statement, even though we have kids. So that's why we want to do the response. And that's great. They know exactly why they want to file it. And I'll confirm with them that, yes, that generally is the way to avoid having to file the income statement.